This is the Draft Guys podcast with Peyton and Niko coming at you live with the Green Bay Packers 3 round mock draft. You see the free agents on the screen. Pete Dunn, talk to me.
Yeah, quiet free agency for the Packers. Obviously implemented a lot of that cap into the Micah Parsons extension. Wasn't really looking to take a bunch of big swings because he took a big swing on that. So it's going to be interesting to see how they supplement that in the draft. Got a lot of guys they wanted to bring back, checked a lot of those boxes. I think they're ready to move on.
Awesome. We'll look at them. They always need corner. They need interior offensive line, a running back two, a nickel back, and a defensive tackle. We'll see what they have. They're only going to have 2 picks in the first 3 rounds. We're going to see what they're going to ultimately have. Obviously, the Michael Parsons trade leaves them with only pick number 52, no first round pick this year. And we'll see what they take here. Okay. So you got some guys on this board. We haven't really mocked a lot of these guys to them. It's harder to mock. Cassius Howell is available. Very interesting to see. Mike Washington, a really good player also. Pete, are you thinking of anybody?
I was hoping, Keontae Scott is there. He feels like a very Packers corner. They don't really love the 6'4" super lanky archetype. They take the not necessarily shorter, but the smarter player as they usually tend to lean towards the IQ players, and that's what Keontae Scott is. I absolutely think he feels like a Packer at 52.
Yeah. Love it. I mean, nickelback, he can play there. Corner, also, we like him as the big nickel, but we'll put him here as a corner selection. We'll move to 84, which is their next pick, their final of this, of course. Okay. So I think they should go running back here. I think that obviously you lost Emmanuel Wilson. You don't really have a running back two. You got some good guys on the board. Of the guys here, is there somebody that you think is really good for this Packers role behind Josh Jacobs?
Jonah Coleman is Josh Jacobs, so I'm not gonna take Jonah Coleman here. Um, hmm. I'd say Singleton feels like the biggest differentiating guy from this list that I'm probably the highest on. What are your thoughts there? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I Nick Singleton is my running back number 4 in this class. Coming behind Price and Washington at 2, 3. So yeah, I love Nick Singleton a lot, and I think that the Packers really need a difference maker there. You see their 2 picks. Pete, on how are you feeling?
Very quiet draft, very quiet offseason. This was a good team last year. They're looking to repeat what they did last year, if not improve. Both these guys feel like Packers. So you check a box there. I think they would be really happy with this draft.
Not that much to say. Packers maybe a boring draft, but hopefully they can avenge from last year's really bad draft. We thank you guys so much for tuning in.